Assalamualaikum. Program akan bermula sebentar sahaja lagi. Kepada semua para hadirin, sebelum kita bermula, kami ada sedikit makluman. Kami menghargai kerjasama anda. Hadirin memberikan perhatian penuh semasa program sedang berlangsung dan sila kekal sehingga akhir program ini untuk menerima isi jel antarabangsa anda. Hadirin juga diminta untuk menutup mikrofon bagi yang menyertai dari platform StreamYard dan menghidupkan kamera anda sepanjang majlis ini berlangsung. Jika anda mempunyai sebarang soalan berkaitan program ini, sila tanya semasa sesi soal jawab. Untuk yang berada dalam StreamYard, sila hidupkan mikrofon anda untuk bertanyakan soalan. Dan bagi penonton di YouTube, sila type soalan anda dalam kotak sembang. Sila gunakan bahasa yang sesuai semasa mengemukakan soalan. Dan saya juga mengingatkan para hadirin untuk mengisi borang kehadiran dan borang maklum balas yang akan disediakan di ruangan komen YouTube pada akhir program ini.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. The program will start in a few minutes. To all the audience, before we begin, I have to note a few reminders. I will appreciate your cooperation too. Have your full attention and best interest during the event. And please stay until the end of this webinar to receive your International E-Certificate. We would like to remind you to turn off your microphone and turn on your camera during the webinar. If you have any question related to this program, please ask during the Q&A session. For participants in StreamYard, please unmute your microphone to ask question. And for participants in YouTube, please type your question in the chat box. Remember to use appropriate language while asking a question. And I would like to remind everyone to fill in the attendance form and feedback form what will be provided in the YouTube comments section at the end of the program.
Dari Raub singgah di Pontian, terus pula ke Kuala Perlis. Harap semua beri perhatian, mohon kami mulakan majlis. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan salam UiTM di hatiku. Saya Muhammad Amar Haikal bin Abdul Rahim selaku pengacara majlis bagi program pada hari ini ingin mengalu-alukan kedatangan anda semua. Sayang selasih berisi minyak bunga cengkeh di atas jerami. Terima kasih banyak-banyak sudi datang ke majlis kami. Selamat datang ke Ford International Mentorship Program 2023 Conference and Video Competition Anjuran Finance Student Association FISA. Kami warga FISA amat mengalu-alukan kehadiran para hadirin sekalian ke majlis pada pagi ini. Majlis akan dimulakan dengan nyanyian lagu negaraku dan lagu wawasan setiap warga UiTM. Para hadirin diminta bersedia.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh and salam UiTM di hatiku. As the ceremonies for this evening, I'm Nasuha bin Musa would like to welcome to all of you. Welcome to the program for International Mentorship Program 2023 Conference and Video Competition by Finance Student Association FISA UiTM Cawangan Terengganu. We from FISA warmly welcome everyone to the ceremony this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, the ceremony will begin with the singing of our national anthem and the anthem of the University Wawasan Setia Warga UiTM. Please be prepared.
Tetap buluh kajang 10, mari jolok sarang pendengar. Angkat tangan jemari 10, doa di pohon biar selamat. Bagi memberkati program kita pada pagi ini, marilah sama-sama kita mengaminkan bacaan doa yang akan dibaca oleh saudara Muhammad Syahmin Adib bin Muhammad Asri dengan segala hormatnya. Dipersilakan.
To begin the webinar with the blessing from Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, I would like to invite Muhammad Shamin Adid bin Muhammad Asri to lead the dua recitation with all due respect. Please welcome.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Ya Allah, you are the one who has all the praise. You are the one who deserves all the praise. You are the one who deserves all the thanks. You are the one who has all the govern. In your hands are all virtues, to you all matter returns. Allahumma ya Karim ya Rahim, pour out your grace and mercy upon of the event of 4th International Mentorship Program 2023 Conference and Video Competition, which was held this evening. Bless the ceremony from beginning to end. Ya Zal Jalal wal Ikram, we also ask for protection from you, from all things that can mar our ceremony, and from all things that neglect us from obeying you. We entrust all our affairs to you. Please grant us good health, mental fitness, peace of mind, and strength of spirit. Hopefully, with it, we will be able to face challenges, be competitive, and be able to raise the dignity of ourselves, our families, the community, and the country. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Amin, amin, ya Rabbal Alamin. Terima kasih diucapkan kepada saudara Muhammad Syahmin Adib bin Muhammad Asri di atas bacaan doa itu tadi.
Amin amin ya Rabbal Alamin. Thank you Muhammad Shamin Adid bin Muhammad Asri for the doa.
Seterusnya, dialunkan bacaan Al-Quran oleh Encik Muhammad Farhan bin Haji Wahairi, pembantu pegawai operasi Sani United Berhad. Dipersilakan.
Next, Al-Quran recitation will be performed by Mr. Muhammad Farhan bin Haji Wahairi, Assistant Operation Officer, Sani United
أعوذ
Berhad.
بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم كافها يا عين صاد ذكر رحمة ربك عبده زكريا إذ نادى ربه نداء خفيا قال رب إني وهن العظم مني واشتعل الرأس شيبا ولم أكن بدعائك رب شكيا وإني خفت الموالي من ورائي وكانت امرأتي عاكرا فهب لي من لدنك وليا يرثني ويرث من آل يعقوب واجعله رب رضيا يا زكريا إنا نبشرك بغلام اسمه يحيى لم نجعل له من قبل سميا قال رب أنى يكون لي غلام وكانت امرأتي عاكرا وقد بلغت من الكبر عتيا قال كذلك قال ربك هو علي هين وقد خلقتك من قبل ولم تك شيئا قال رب اجعل لي آية قال آيتك ألا تكلم الناس 3 ليال سويا فخرج على قومه من المحراب فأوحى إليهم أن سبحوا بكرة وعشيا صدق الله العظيم.
Amin, amin, ya Rabbal Alamin. Terima kasih diucapkan kepada saudara Encik Muhammad Farhan bin Haji Wahairi di atas bacaan Al-Quran itu tadi.
Amin, amin, ya Rabbal Alamin. Thank you, Mr. Muhammad Farhan bin Haji Wahairi, for the Al-Quran recitation.
Tak molek jika ada alu, tiada lesungnya. Tak berguna jika ada dayung, tiada perahunya. Tak berkat ilmu tanpa amalnya. Tak lengkaplah majlis jika tak ada yang berbicara. Tanpa melengahkan masa, marilah kita memulakan majlis dengan menjemput dan mempersilakan Yang Berusaha Dr. Nik Fakrul Hazri Nik Hassan, Ketua Pusat Pengajian Fakulti Pengurusan dan Perniagaan UiTM Cawangan Terengganu untuk menyampaikan ucapan alu-aluan dengan segala hormatnya. Dipersilakan.
Without further ado, let us begin the ceremony by inviting and welcoming the respected Dr. Nik Fakrul Hazri Nik Hassan, Head of Program, Faculty of Management and Business, UiTM Cawangan Terengganu, to give his opening speech. Please welcome.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you for to MC Muhammad Amal, Haika and Nasuha. The represented Associate Professor Dr. Haji Rosman Mahmud, Deputy Rector UiTM Cawangan Terengganu. Technologist Dr. Elmi binti Abdul Kadir, Deputy Rector of Student Affairs, University Teknologi Mara, Cawangan Terengganu. Encik Wan Muhammad Iskandar bin Datuk Saleh, Managing Director Sani Express Sendirian Berhad. Datin Samilawati binti Datuk Muhammad Saleh, Founder of Umisha. Abdul Raub bin Johari and Muhammad Reza Izzuddin bin Abu Zahari as the Director, East Coast Infosys Sendirian Berhad. Professor Dr. S. Hendro Solito, Dean of Faculty Economics, Universiti Islam Sultan Agong, Unisula, Indonesia. Dr. Siti Sumaiti and Madams Funky Lela Saputri as the Lecturer of Fakulti Ekonomi, Universiti Islam Sultan Agong, Unisula, Indonesia. Dr. Wan Anissa Banum binti Datuk Saleh and Madam Nurul Syuhada binti Baharudin as the Club Advisor for FISA, and our represented guest for 4th International Mentorship Program 2030 Evaluation Panel, Lecturer, representative of the Corporations and Collaborations Club, the next line of the communities members, and all the dear audience. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam satu Malaysia. First of all, I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate Finance Student Association, FISA, with the corporations, Universitas Islam Sultan Agong, Unisila, for its efforts in organizing the prestigious fourth mentoring programs 2023 conference and video competitions. We are pleased to receive participants from within and outside the country, including from the Universitas Islam Sultan Agong, for their willingness to participate in the UITM program for this time. Also, congratulations to the FISA advisor, Dr. Wan Anissa Banum binti Datuk Saleh, and also Puan Nurul Syuhada binti Baharudin, Head of Programs, Tengku Nurul Syahira binti Tengku Muhammad, and also President of the FISA, Muhammad Syahmin Aidid bin Muhammad, and community members for their working hard. I am very grateful to the speaker, namely Tengku Dr. Emni bin Abdul Kadir, all the panelists, Dr. Wan Isa Banu binti Datuk Saleh, Profesor Dr. H. Heru Syurito, Madam Funky Laila Samputri, Dr. Siti Sunwati, Dr. Muhammad Khairi bin Ismail, Dr. Hajar Zuraiti bin Ahmad, Dr. Muhammad Aziz bin Azri, and Dr. Muhammad Hairi bin Jalis, who are willing to participate in this program to guide students in leadership and academicians. I believe they have a lot of the knowledge and experience to become a good mentors and be able to advise the student in research proposal, presentations, and producing a good thesis proposal. This program will have a positive impact on students. Alhamdulillah, I would like to invite all students, especially students from UITM Terengganu and UITM Islam Universitas Islam Sultan Agong, to get involved in activities and programs like this, which can be increase your knowledge related to this research proposal. I would also like to thanks to the Sani United, Berhad, Umisha, Scarf, and Efragro to support the programs organized by PISA UITM Cawangan Terengganu. InsyaAllah, such initiative will be continued in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope the next events we get a more significant response from all citizens and the community outside. Hopefully, UITM will continue the access, glorious and academic excellence and spiritually superior in the sharing and shaping the personality of the successful students. Amin 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 rabbil alamin. Wabillahi taufiq hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much.
Amin, amin, ya Rabbal Alamin. Terima kasih diucapkan kepada Dr. Nik Fakrul Hazri, Nik Hasan, atas ucapan alu-aluan itu tadi.
Thank you, Dr. Nik Fakrul Hazri, Nik Hassan, for the opening speech for our program today.
Kalau Tuan pikat kenari, jangan patahkan batang jerami. Kepada Tuan sembah diberi, mohon merasmikan majlis kami. Majlis seterusnya menjemput Yang Berbahagia Profesor Madya Dr. Haji Rosman Mahmud, Timbalan Rektor Penyelidikan dan Jaringan Industri untuk menyampaikan ucapan dan seterusnya merasmikan majlis pada pagi ini. Dengan segala hormatnya, dipersilakan.
Now, I would like to invite the Honorable Professor Madya Dr. Haji Rosman Mahmud, Deputy Director of Research and Industrial Networking, to deliver his opening remark and officiate our program today.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you to MCs Muhammad Amar, Haikal and Nasuha. The respected TS Dr. Ermi bin Abdul Kadir, Deputy Director of Student Affairs, Universiti Teknologi Mara, Cawangan Terengganu. Encik Wan Muhammad Iskandar bin Datuk Saleh, Managing Director, Sunny Express Sdn Bhd. Dating Syamilawati bin Datuk Muhammad Saleh, Founder of Umisha. Abdul Rauf bin Johari, Encik Abdul Rauf bin Johari, Director East Coast Infosec Sdn Bhd. Encik Muhammad Reza Izzuddin bin Abu Zahrin, Director East Coast Infosec Sdn Bhd. Professor Dr. H. Heru Sulistyo, Dean of Fakulti Economics, Universiti Islam Sultan Agong, Unisula, Indonesia. Dr. Siti Sumaiti, Lecturer of Economics, Universiti Islam Sultan Agong, Unisula, Indonesia. Madam Pungki Lela Saputri, Lecturer of Economics, Universiti Islam Sultan Agong, Unisula, Indonesia. Dr. Nick Fakhro Hazri bin Hassan, Head of the Program, Faculty of Business and Management, UiTM, Cawangan Terengganu. Dr. Wan Anissa Banun binti Datuk Saleh, Club Advisor, Finance Student Association, FISA. Madam Durul Suhada binti Baharudin, Club Advisor, Finance Student Association, FISA. And our respected guest for International Mentorship Program 2023 Evaluation Panel, Lecturer, Representative of Cooperation and Collaboration Clubs, the next line of committee members and all the dearest audience. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Greeting and salam Malaysia prihatin. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. First of all, I want to say a million thanks to the UiTM organizer side, the Finance Student Association, FISA, for inviting me to the opening ceremony for International Mentorship Program 2023. I express my deepest gratitude to Allah Ta'ala because with His bounty, grace and permission, we are gathered in a ceremony this evening to celebrate the 4th International Mentorship Program 2023 conference and video competition together, even if only virtually through the StreamYard and YouTube platform. First of all, I would like to thank the organizer for inviting me to the opening ceremony celebrating the 4th International Mentorship Program 2023, which aims to expose students to prepare research proposal in next and bounds form, as well as organize presentation strategies in a more organized manner. Congratulations to the organizer for their hard work in planning and implementing the event today, and for making this program an annual program that benefits students and the general public. In addition, I would like to congratulate FISA advisor, Dr. Wan Anissa Banun binti Datuk Saleh, and Puan Nurul Syuhada binti Baharudin, as well as the President of FISA, Muhammad Syamin Adik and Muhammad Asri, and the 2022-2023 committee for being able to ongoing all the program throughout this semester. Thus, the innovation skill applied while studying at UITM can be practiced while working. Many UITM alumni can contribute and innovate in organizational management. The close example, a company that collaborate with UITM to organize mentorship program, Alpha Group, Sunny United Brohad, and Umisos Scale. A great example, a company namely Alpha Group, which involved in premier oil and gas services solutions. Another example is alumni, UIT alumni are given to opportunities to work with Sunny United Brohad. Dearest students and attendants, as alumni, I feel proud and excited when students nowadays can handle this program. The involvement not only students from UITM but also joined by students from neighboring countries like Universitas Islam Sultan Agong, Unisula, as well as public involvement. It's such a pleasure seeing progress made by the young generation, especially students from Unisula working closely together with UITM students. I believe this program can go further and will increase knowledge for the students to prepare their research proposal in a next and unique and correct format. I will always support an educational program like this and hope it can be continued from time to time. Programs like these are suitable to be made as a joint activity that can strengthen the relationship among students, management, alumni, and UITM staff and other local or international communities. Congratulations again to those who participate directly and indirectly. Without further ado, with lafaz Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, I officiated the coaching program for International Mentorship Program 2023 conference and video competition. With that, wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.
Terima kasih diucapkan kepada Yang Berbahagia Profesor Madya Dr. Haji Rosman Mahmud atas ucapan dan perasmian sebentar tadi.
Thank you, Professor Madya Dr. Haji Rosman Mahmud, for officiating our program today.
Hadirin yang dihormati sekalian, diharap semua dalam keadaan baik dan sihat.
Dearest guests and attendees, I hope everyone is in a good condition and in a perfect health.
Pada petang ini dapat kita berkumpul bersama-sama untuk Ford International Mentorship Program 2023 Conference and Video Presentation Anjuran Visa UITM Cawangan Terengganu serta kolaborasi bersama Sunny United Sdn Berhad, Alpha Group, Universitas Islam Sultan Agong Unisula, Umisha Skaf. Program ini bertujuan untuk memberi pendedahan kepada mahasiswa untuk menyediakan proposal tesis dalam bentuk yang kemas dan berjilid serta menyusun strategi pembentangan dengan terlebih teratur.
On this beautiful evening, we are blessed to gather for the fourth International Mentorship Program 2023 Conference and Video Competition organized by Visa UITM Terengganu in collaboration with Sunny United Sdn Berhad, Alpha Group, Universitas Islam Sultan Agong Unisula, Umisha SCAF. This program aims to provide exposure to students to prepare thesis proposal in a bound form as well as organize presentation strategies in a more organized manner.
Hadirin yang dikasihi sekalian, baiklah, Program hari ini akan diteruskan dengan agenda utama kita dengan menjemput Muhammad Hanif bin Roslan sebagai moderator 4th International Mentorship Program 2023 Conference and Video Competition.
As we have come to the important agenda, we will continue today's program by inviting Muhammad Hanif bin Roslan as the moderator of 4th International Mentorship Program 2023 Conference and Video Competition. Please welcome.
Thank you to our MC, Mr. Ammar Haikal and Miss Hasuha. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure as moderator for this program. I'm Muhammad Hanif bin Roslan. On behalf of UiTM committee, I would like to extend a very welcome to all of you. We appreciate you to taking a time to join here today. I am final year student, bachelor degree of business administration in finance. So the important agenda for today are first, study session with TS Dr. Ermi bin Abdul Kadir. Second is the introduction session with program panels that will take place from the 5th to 21st January 2023. And the third is the presentation session with bachelor degree and master student from UiTM Cawangan Terengganu, a Unisula student. Along with the presentation, there will be a question and answer session, including preparation for the student to further studies in the master and PhD level. Beside me is Dr. Wan Anissa Banom bin Datuk Saleh as our first panel. Let me introduce Dr. Anissa. Dr. Wan Anissa Banom have achieved degree in Business Administration and Master of Art in Economics at Western Michigan University, USA. She was awarded a PhD in Corporate Finance at University Technology Mara, Malaysia. Her previous experience as a lecturer at a private college and as an officer at one of the well-known bank in Malaysia, and improve her study and learning in her current job in the UiTM, where she has been awarded twice for the excellent service in the UiTM 2003 and 2007. She displays a respect in the vast experience in the scholarly paper publication, where her ability in the critical thinking and problem solving has witnessed her achievement in receiving an award as an intellectual lecturer 2019 in UiTM City. Her participation in the Innovation for Teaching and Learning has won a Gold Award at the 2019 Investors Hall of Fame International Competition of Ideas, Inventions and Innovations, and a Diamond Award at International Inventions and Innovative Competition 2020. She also has won the Paper's Best Award at the International Academic Conference 2021. Her achievement is quite amazing. He has been invited as a jury and judge for the final innovation competition, namely Dynamic Innovation Mind Conference 2022. Well, she is my mentor. She is guiding me and I am continuously learning from her. Dr. Anissa is also an advisor of Finance Student Association FISA. She has initiated for most of the program collaboration with Sunny Express Sindang Berhad and Sunny United Berhad. Dr. Anissa, can you please elaborate this collaboration?
Thank you, Hanif Roslan. UiTM has collaborated with Sunny United Berhad and Sunny Express since 2016. Since then, many graduated UiTM work with Sunny United and Sunny Express. Among them are, the first one is Muhammad Arif Izzuddin in Human Resource Department. Second, Mahazan Muhammad in Operation Department. Third, Hadi Shafiq in Administration Department. And Osman Harun in Finance Department. Congratulations to alumni UiTM who managed to work with Sunny United and Sunny Express. Well, Hanif,
Yes.
you can choose alumni as your mentors beside me also, okay? Alumni in Sunny United are well-known experts in research too. As we know, research is very important. Therefore, let's hear the important research delivered by TS Dr. Elmi. But before that, Hanif, please introduce Dr. Elmi.
Sure, Dr. Anissa. Thank you for the explanation about this collaboration. Okay, next we move to the next agenda with sharing session. One of our special guests today is TS Dr. Ermi bin Abdul Kadir. TS Dr. Ermi have achieved degree in electrical engineering and master in electronics and electrical engineering at UITM. He also continued his study for PhD at the University of Auckland, New Zealand. His area of expertise on renewable energy and communication energy engineering. He has published various articles and journals such as design and sizing water pumping system powered by the photovoltaic, solar power rail lighting for pedestrian aid, and much more. Okay, now I would like to invite TS Dr. Ermi bin Abdul Kadir, Deputy Director of the Student Affairs, UITM Cawangan Terengganu. With all due respect, welcome.
Okay, so thank you, Mr. Hanif bin Roslan, as the moderator for our program today. So first of all, Assalamualaikum and good afternoon to all the respected guests, Datuk, Datin, Professor, Associate Professor, Doctor, Senior lecturers, and top management, and also staff from Sani United Berhad, and not being left also, both students from renowned university, which is from UITM and also from Universitas Islam Sultan Agong Indonesia. So thank you, Fisa, especially for inviting me to give the sharing session in this afternoon program. As been stated by moderator before this, my field of expertise is in electrical engineering, precisely on energy harvesting. So it might be a little bit different from what you guys think that I will give a talk about. Not in my forte, right? But during my experience, right now currently, I'm a deputy director of student affairs. So lots of activities done by students from what we are planned and what we are guide students to do, especially in terms of extracurricular and also in terms of doing research in what I call it as a SULAM, Service Learning Malaysia, where students do research, simple research, but benefited a very high impact to community. Okay, so with the given times, I think let me share the slide I've been work on. Okay, give me a minute. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to discuss with you guys and also have a little bit sharing. So the topic that I'm trying to give a very general, very what I call it as fundamentals understanding about research. So here I focusing on finance research, which is what we know as a beyond the classroom. So my name is Ermi Abdul Kadir. So I'm a deputy Rector of Student Affairs for University of Jimara, Cawangan, Terengganu. So for the time given, I try to give you an outline for what I try to share this afternoon. The first one is exploring financial research through extracurricular activities. And then we talk about clubs. So maybe I like to discuss or share in terms of what is the activity, what kind of club that can help students, especially in the finance students, do their research. So I give one example, University Club, and also workshop and seminars that what we are currently doing today, where we in a fourth mentorship program where we do conference and video competition. So this is like a workshop, this is like a seminar. So what kind of knowledge and benefit student can get from this type of activities? Online resources, I know that you guys are a new breed, new era where everything is online. So what is the online can help you guys in terms of doing research, especially in finance, and work networking. So networking is a very, very important thing in doing research, especially for you guys in finance. We are very fortunate that we have industrial collaboration with Sunny United, and also what I call it as another founder that try to help you guys do your research and also mentor you doing your projects. So that was known as a networking event. And finally, in terms of conclusion, okay, so exploring financial research through extracurricular activities. So extracurricular activities, the terms we can put it like this, like any activities that done outside the classroom, as extracurricular activities. Any activities that not in your academic syllabus, that is extracurricular activities. So financial research, I know that is a very daunting task, especially for those students or staff. Even I'm also not familiar with the field, but taking part in extracurricular activities can help make the process easier and more enjoyable. Yes, and because there is a lot of knowledge that been not in your syllabus, but we learn it a lot from extracurricular activities. So that's why we need to explore financial research through extracurricular activities. So why I'm stressing this about, because I'm in from student affairs. So normally in student affairs there is lots of club and also society that mostly done activities that not in the syllabus, but that student gain much more from what they are learned from the syllabus. So from investing club and to workshop, there are many ways to get involved and a game of better understanding of the financial market. So that we are stretching about how we can explore financial research through extracurricular activities. So let pick one club, let's say like investing club, like FISA, the Finance Student Association. There are also some activity. I know that there's quite a few activities that FISA have been organized in terms of give their members and also faculty students knowledge about how to invest. So investing club can be a great way to learn about the financial market and also build relationship with like-minded individuals. So this club typically meet regularly to discuss strategies, right? Of course, I know that most of my students in UITM Chang and Terengganu, 300, 400 activities they what I call it as submit to me to be approved to do for them to do their activities. So this kind of activities can build relationship from like-minded individuals. So they meet regularly, discuss strategy, and then also do some research and exchange ideas, and also share the knowledge and experience. So helping each other to make better, not only investing decision, but also decision-making process when they do activity using clubs and society. So workshop and seminar offer a more formal setting for learning about the financial market, right? So this is like what I call added extra class when you enroll in the workshop and you join a seminar. Like what we are doing today, this afternoon, we join a very large number of members. There is academician, there is from industrial expertise, there also from what I call as there is also the founders. They also from the student society. Lots of people are getting together, doing a workshop and seminar. And here we can learn about not only financial marketing, but we know how to what I call it calibrate. So with the weeks that been organized, I know that in this conference and video competition during the mentorship program, there is a lot of what they call it as knowledge transfer that will be applied both way, right? Might be from the student, also might be from the mentorship. So that's why the importance of workshop and seminar uh, need to be put in first priority for the student to learn more, not only from syllabus, but how the experience been get from this very respectful people. So this event are usually led by expert in field. Of course, we have here from Sunny. We also had one founder here also to try to help you guys in terms of mentorship, give you experience, give you knowledge, give their what suggestion, give an idea how to do research in finance, and also what research can help them also. So that is what we call a win-win situation. So the latest trend, the strategies, and also, of course, attendees can ask questions and gain valuable insight from speaker, helping them to make more informed decision. But when we want to make a decision, we need to have a very good knowledge on that. So once we have a knowledge, we have a fundamental, we know what we are trying to discuss, we can give a decision. So this is what we call informed decision. So online research, the internet, you know that internet is very big right now. So there is a lot of knowledge, there are lots of everything through internet. So the internet is a great resource for those looking to learn more about the financial market and also the finance market. There are numerous websites, blog, forums, and other online resources that offer valuable insight and advice. So these resources can provide a wealth of information, help investors to make better decisions for you guys, help you guys to do better research when it comes to their investment, when it comes to your decision making, when you come to do what you want your research contribute to. Okay, so that normally we need to have a very good resource, but nowadays very easy. You have in online resources. So networking events like what we are doing today, we try to connecting to universities with industry from Malaysia. We are creating networking. So this is the event. So networking event area are a great way to meet professionals in the financial industry. So this event provide an opportunity to make connection. Of course, this is what the objective is. Networking. We want to create opportunity to make a connection, exchange idea, and learn more about from industry, especially that from Sun United that have gained a lot of knowledge in their business. So attendees can learn from the experience of others and make valuable connection that can help them in their own research. So in the final slide, with the given time, for my conclusion, through extracurricular activities such as investing club, workshop, through online resource, and trying to create networking event, it is possible to gain a better understanding of the financial market and make more informed decision. So this is what students required to do. You need to do your decision, your own decision. But to do your own decision, you have to get a very uh, straight, a very pure, a very true information. Then you can make decision. So by taking advantage of these opportunities, investor can give valuable insight that can help them in their financial research. So okay, let me stop my sharing first. Okay, so for that, I think that is my sharing session regarding on how extracurricular activity can help students to do their research. So we are very fortunate for what we are helped today. We have a very top, very experienced academician. We have very experienced from industry, also from student. A lecturer also is very good in terms of guiding student do their research, and hopefully that your research is not only just doing research but also have some impactful result to community, to industry, and in that finding, it also gain your experience and also confidence when you are exploring your career area after you graduate from your study. So with that, I thank you for my sharing session. I back to the moderator. Thank you.
Thank you, TS Dr. Ermi bin Abdul Kadir for the session just now. It's motivate
Me to get in the research.
Okay, now Dr.
Okay,
Anissa.
now Dr. Anissa,
Let's
let's
move to the
move
next
to the
agenda.
next agenda.
Okay, thank you, Hanif. Doctor. That's Dr. Siti? Bu Pungki, can you hear me? Okay, Dr. Siti? Madam Pungki? And Dr. Siti?
Ya,
Can
siap.
you hear me? Okay. Your student, ready or
Is
not?
there any trouble? Dr. Lisa? We are ready.
Hilmi is ready or not for the presentation?
Small voice ya.
Hilmi,
Kurang.
can you hear me?
Slow. Hah? Hal juga itu. Mana kena?
What about Anissa? Anissa, students, Dr. Shukri? Are you there?
Oh. Okay. Dr. Lisa? Dr. Lisa?
Yes, okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Dr. Lisa, our students today will present Hilmi and Adelia.
Okay. Who can start now?
Okay. Okay, Dr. Nisa and our audience, the first presenter from Unisula is Mas Muhammad Hilmi Labibun Najah from Undergrad Management. Please, Mas Hilmi, you can present or okay? Nisa. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Can start from now, Dr. Nisa?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, can start now.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, to audience, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hamdan laka Allah, salatan wa tasliman alaika ya Rasulullah. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asrofil anbiya'i wal mursalin. Sayyidina wa maulana Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in, amma ba'd. I will explain about proposal research with title Comparative Study of the Using Dollar Cost Averaging Strategy with Lump Sum on Stock Investment Results in the Capital Market at TFL School. Introduction. Many people plan subject strategies timeframes for investing in the capital market, including the dollar strategy cost averaging with lump sums. Recent study this conduct because there are people who use dollar strategy cost averaging. There are also those who use the lump sum strategy when invest. In other words, there are those who choose for invest large funds at the start or normal called with lump sum. When invest or choose set aside each time for save of our normal called with dollar cost averaging. Study this will discuss about ratio results investment between investor using the dollar cost averaging strategy and lump sum strategy when investors in the capital market at TFL school. Next. I will explain how are the result investment shares in the capital market with use the dollar strategy cost averaging at TFL school. Number 2. What are the results investment shares in the capital market with using the lump sum strategy in TFL school? And number 3, help difference results investment shares in the capital market at TFL school that use dollar strategy cost averaging with lump sums. Next. Dollar cost averaging. Dollar definition. Dollar cost averaging definition, according to Graham, is an investment program in the form of buying shares in the same nominal regularly every month or quarter. Dubill's research conclude that the dollar method's cost averaging provide a real risk reduction advantage. The degree of risk reduction doesn't depend on the volatility of future stock price movement, but on the investment strategy controlled by the investor and the average over the total investment time frame. Investment advisor often recommended using dollar cost averaging as a strategy to increase returns and reduce risk from fluctuation in stock price. Next, lump sum definition. Require investor to invest their funds simultaneously at the one point in time. The advantage of this method is that the investor determines the optimal asset allocation buys the asset and immediately gets a return on the investment made. The weakness of this method is that there is a possibility that investors choose the wrong time to invest their funds when the market is high, according to Wibowo and Sutanto, 2016. Next. Investment definition. Investment is the placement of a number of funds at this time, obtain benefits in the future. Investment activity needs to be increased so that economic development can run smoothly. Hypothesis study. As for the hypothesis study, this as following H O, there is no significant average difference between method investment lump sum and dollar cost averaging. And H R, there is a significant average difference between the method investment lump sum and dollar cost averaging. We can see
Model. The model. Yes, yes. Yes. The types and approach.
method research. Types and approach study. Type study, this is field research. Field research is a research that use real life as a place of study whose result reflect real condition. According to Purwanto 2016, the approach used in this research is a quantitative approach comparison. Approach is a strategy to solve problems that involve various complicated components, according to Widodo 2008. Next. Population and sample. In study, this is what it become population is the TFL school, which of number of investor comprised of 26 investor who use the dollar cost averaging strategy and users of the lump sum strategy in invest. Determining the size of sample is based on opinion of Suharsimi Arikunto, who states that if the subjects are less than 100, all are taken so that the research is a population study. If the number of subjects is large, it can be taken between 10 until 15% or 20 until to 25% or more, according Arikunto 2010. Next. In there, variable study. X1 is dollar cost averaging, X2 lump sum, and Y stock. Data. Data used in study, this is quantitative data from results investment share in the capital market at TFL school for investor using the dollar cost averaging strategy and the lump sum strategy. Metadata, I use two metadata. Number one, questionnaire. Number two, interview. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Hilmi, congratulations.
Yes.
You are brave. You are very brave and managed to present live in YouTube. Okay, congratulations.
Thanks.
Just to get overview of your research, I have two questions. Okay, Hilmi, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes, I'm ready.
One question is, what is the research about, the purpose of this research, and the reason for choosing this topic? Okay, simple question. Yeah. After that, a little bit difficult, and then we will give you a comment for improvement.
Pardon.
Okay, what is the research about, the purpose of this research, and the reason for choosing this topic?
Oh, number one, what is this research about? Uh, this research about comparative return on investment in the capital market, and research about comparative study of the use of the dollar cost averaging strategy with lump sum against the results of stock investment in the capital market at TFL school. And the research purpose, the research is number one, to find out the results of stock investment in the capital market by using the dollar cost averaging strategy at TFL school. Number two, to find out the results of stock investment in the capital market by using the lump sum strategy at TFL school. Number three, to analyze whether or not there is a difference in the result of stock investment in the capital market in the TFL school between investors who use the dollar cost averaging strategy and lump sum strategy. Question number three is, what is the reason for my reason make this research is because many people plan strategies regarding time frames to invest in the capital market, including the dollar cost averaging strategy with lump sum strategy. The reason this research was conducted is because there are people who use the dollar cost averaging strategy and also who use the lump sum strategy when investing. In other words, there are those who choose the invest large funds at the beginning or commonly referred to as lump sum when investing, or choose to set aside funds every time for savings, or commonly referred to as dollar cost averaging. Ina.
Okay, Hilmi. Well done. Well done again. Okay, a comprehensive answer, almost complete answer, a good one. Okay, Hilmi. Now I pass to Dr. Hairi to comment, to improve your research. Okay, so you can get input ideas to have a better research.
Assalamualaikum. Okay. Good evening and congratulations to Ilmi for a good presentation. I can see your effort here in your presentation. Maybe this is just my comment regarding your presentation for improvement. Okay, the first thing is about the objective. Maybe you can try to discuss with your supervisor to use the suitable words to identify, to analyze, okay, for that one. The second thing is about your methodology. I know that you try to come out with the quantitative, but please discuss with your supervisor either you want to use mixed method, quantitative or qualitative. But I think you more to quantitative, okay? And then in terms of the analysis, for the analysis part, which is about the how to analyze the data, is very important for you to explain in detail. for the methodology part. I see that you try to explain about the t-test in your proposal. So you try to explain in detail how the test will benefit in your study, okay, to analyze the data. Okay, thank you. Congratulations.
Okay, now Dr. Zaninawati, who will give some comment to improve your research also.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Nisa, and congratulations to Hilmi. A very good study. So, can you hear me? Hilmi? Okay,
Yes.
very good. Okay, a few things I would like to what you call give the idea to to extend your study for master level, right? I believe that you have an intention to further your study for master level. So if I can see to your proposal, I would like to suggest that for your hypothesis, for your problem statement, please come out with the statement lah. It's not for problem summary. You put as a problem question. You can see in your proposal, but I think it's better you put problem statement with the statement, not a problem question. Problem summary is supposed to be a problem question, but it must support with your problem statement. And then for hypothesis, I believe that you can further develop rather than just focusing on significance difference. Okay, so because for your master level, it's better you further develop your hypothesis, not only focusing on differences, but you also can see, you can also analyze for relationship, or you can identify the most significant factors on your DV. Okay, and then more, and I agree with the Dr. Khairi mentioned that you used both instrument, which is questionnaire and interview. When we read this, we assume that you use both method, mixed method, which is quantitative and qualitative. Then, if for your master, you need to decide which one you want to use for your study, whether you want to use questionnaire or interview, or maybe you can ask your supervisor, is it good for you you use both or just one method. Okay, so it's depend on you lah. You can discuss with your supervisor, but finalize which one instrument you use in your study, questionnaire or interview, or if both, you need to mention both method lah in your proposal. Okay, mixed method, quantitative and qualitative. But I believe that you can rearrange and discuss with your supervisor. The rest is very good. I think you can improve more, and you have a potential to further your study for master level. Keep it up. Good luck. And good luck.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Zainawati and Dr. Harini. Okay, well done again, Hilmi. Okay, next presenter.
Okay.
Nur Anissa binti Izzuddin.
Adelia.
Oh,
OTP.
Okay, can we call first from UITM again? UITM student.
Hello, can you hear my voice?
Yes, I can hear. Okay, Master in Office System Management. Yeah, okay, you can start presenting.
Okay. Okay, Assalamualaikum and a very good evening to all the panels and participants. Hello everyone, my name is Nur Anissa binti Izzuddin from UiTM Terengganu. I would like to present about my research proposal, which is the title is The Impact of Social Commerce on Consumer Purchase Intention Among Generation Z, a case study at Muka Sarawak. So before we start our presentation, let me give you an overview about the whole presentations. So I have divided this presentation into 4 main parts, which are introduction, literature review, methodology, and reference. First, I will begin with explaining the introduction. In introduction, there are 7 parts in this chapter and we will take a look one by one. Okay, let's begin with the background of the study. In 2020, Malaysian Communication and Multimedia Commission (MCMC) estimated that 88.7% of Malaysians use the internet, up 1.2% from 2018. Murugiah 2020 claimed that the typical Malaysian spend about 9 hours and 18 minutes a day surfing the internet in 2022, with 67% of them were 20 to 30 years old. Due to the rapid development of internet usage, people's lives have become increasingly reliant on social media. MCMC estimated that social networking is the second most popular online activity among internet users, growing from 85% in 2018 into 93% in 2020. According to the Department of Statistics Malaysia, Generation Z, born between 1997 and 2003, is the most active user of social media. Did you know that Malaysia is one of the world's largest market for social commerce adoption? Yes, MCMC had confirmed that Malaysia is one of the world's largest market for social commerce adoption. According to the Internet User Survey 2020 reported by MCMC, they indicated that the top 3 social media platforms for social commerce in Malaysia in the year of 2020 are Facebook, 91.7%, YouTube, 80.6%, and Instagram, 63.1%. Recently, we have suffered with the COVID-19 pandemic. According to the news in Berita Harian on 22nd September 2021, the COVID-19 pandemic has brought about a new practice in life for the society when Malaysia recorded 28 million social media users of this country. Referring to this situation, this is the best opportunity for sellers to start taking steps to engage in online sales, especially on social media, because Malaysians have been practicing purchasing without the need to go to physical stores since the COVID-19 pandemic. For your information, Malaysia economy in 2020 dropped to 5.6%. According to the news 7 January 2021 in Berita Harian, Central Bank of Malaysia stated that the social commerce sales have almost doubled during the pandemic, and their data shows more consumers are shopping on social network than a year ago, indirectly helping boost and grow the country's economy globally. Therefore, there is a need to emphasize on consumer purchase intention in social commerce. Let's take a deeper look in Muka Sarawak. From Google Trend Statistic dated on 7 November 2021 to 25th September 2022, it shows that people in Muka are more focused on social media platform where the most search are TikTok and Facebook, then followed by the e-commerce platform Shopee. It is also shows that the user shares rate to Instagram is higher than Lazada. From the trend, it can be concluded that entrepreneurs should take this opportunity to further develop their business through social media. But at the first place, they need to know the factors that could attract and increase the consumer purchase intention in social commerce, especially among Generation Z. Okay, next. So from the backgrounds of the study, I found 3 problems on this situation. First, according to Tahir et al. 2019, at Sarawak, especially in rural area, the number of entrepreneurs who are expanding their business through social media is still low. Second, as stated by Uthman et al. 2019, one of the major issues with social commerce is that some consumer may be hesitant to accept tempting deals offered on social media. This situation would occur since there is a large amount of fraud on social media and hesitate to purchase the product after reading the negative comments on social media. 3. Uthman et al. 2019 also confirmed that there is insufficient information at rural consumer social commerce purchase intention. Some research show that the variance explained in social commerce adoption behavior is still minimal. Hence, at this point, it is necessary to investigate the factor that affect the consumer purchase intention in social commerce among Generation Z at MUKA. Next, let's take a look on the scope of the study. First, only 4 factors will act as independent variable, namely trust, perceived usefulness, perceived ease of use, and social commerce contract toward the dependent variable, which is the consumer purchase intention. Second, the respondent of the study will be limited to only Generation Z at MUKA Sarawak. Third, the industry that involved in this study is social commerce industry. And last but not least, the study's location is MUKA Sarawak. Next, let's proceed to the research objective. Okay, there are 3 research objectives aligned with research question. First, to investigate factors, namely trust, perceived usefulness, perceived ease of use, and social commerce contracts affecting on consumer purchase intention in social commerce among Generation Z at MUKA Sarawak. Second, to examine the most significant factor that affect on consumer purchase intention in social commerce among Generation Z at MUKA Sarawak. And last one, to study the level of consumer purchase intention in social commerce among Generation Z at MUKA Sarawak. So next, I will go on significance of the study. So, first, this study will benefit the most to the social commerce entrepreneurs. The growing number of online sellers who use social network prove that there is a need to investigate, to identify the best factor that can increase consumer purchase intention. Thus, it is likely to help online entrepreneurs, especially on social network, to do better in this industry, and automatically it will increase number of purchases from the consumer. Second, researcher. For future researcher, this study will give additional sources for their study and assist them in identifying areas that have not been studied before. This could be useful for other studies who are attempting to understand the idea of consumer purchase intention. And lastly, the study will contribute to the body of knowledge, since the study for social commerce entrepreneurs is heavily researched throughout the globe. Okay, next, let's move to the limitation of the study. First, there are only 4 factors that will be explained in this study, which is trust, perceived ease of use, perceived usefulness, and social commerce contracts. There may be other factors that can affect consumer purchase intention in social commerce among Generation Z that are not discussed in this study. Second, this study only focuses on Generation Z where they are aged 19 to 25 years old, which indirectly cannot be generalized to all age group. Third, this study will be only discovered a rural area in Sarawak called MUKA, which cannot be generalized to the whole rural area in Malaysia. And last one, this study is only capable to adopt the non-probability sampling method, which is the convenient sampling method due to the difficulty in distributing the questionnaire to some respondents. So this study has no way to tell if the sample is a true representative of the entire population. Thus, this study cannot produce a generalized result. Now that we have settled for part 1 introduction, let me continue to chapter 2 literature review. So in this part, there are 9 parts and we will discuss one by one. First, what is the definition of Generation Z? According to Jafarova and Bowes 2021, Puyu et al. 2032, Generation Z are young adult those born between 1997 and 2003 whose loyalty toward retailers is not gained quickly. They are very responsive to digital advertising on social media with at least 5 visits to Instagram each day. Next, did you familiar with the social commerce and commerce purchase intention? As stated by N et al. 2021, social commerce is the use of an online social network to trade, sell, and purchase things on the social media platform. And according to Zhang and Gita 2019, in social commerce perspective, consumer purchase intention mentioned as the intention of consumer to engage in online buying and selling product on social network sites. Next, I will define and explain trust, perceived ease of use, perceived usefulness, and social commerce contract. According to Osman et al. 2019, trust is the willingness to accept the unpredictable consequences brought by the third-party behavior. Many past studies, as you can see at the point below, they agreed that in the context of social commerce, trust has appeared as the most important predictor of customer purchasing decisions. Next, For perceived ease of use, according to Zeng and Gita 2019, as how the consumer believe that social media or online website can help them to acquire more data with less effort. Several past researchers also discovered that perceived ease of use has a significant relationship to the consumer purchase intention, especially in social commerce context. Next,
Nur
perceived
Anissa?
usefulness. Yes, saya.
Okay, Miss Nur Anissa. Okay. A very clear presentation. Okay. We want to move to the session in terms of question and answer. Okay. Because
Okay.
the panel already read the research proposal, so they are ready with the questions. Okay.
Okay, Doctor.
Okay, Puan Punki and Dr. Siti.
We are ready.
Okay,
Okay.
you may ask questions.
Okay. Okay, Nur Anissa, thank you. This is a very good presentation today. I'm appreciate with you. And this research, the content of this research is very good and very interesting because of the topic is in accordance with the current phenomenon. I also understand that the variable that you use are appropriate and the indicators are clear. But we have at least two questions for you, Nur Anissa. First is maybe you can explain more about why you choose Makkah Sarawak for your study. I think Makkah Sarawak is very special for you. Maybe you are from Makkah, from Sarawak. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially you choose Muka Sarawak and Z generation atau generation Z. Okay. Maybe you can explain more about the phenomenon of generation Z at Muka Sarawak. Maybe. So this is very interesting to you to study for. Okay.
Okay, thank you for the questions. Okay, the reason why I choose Muka Sarawak for this study because Muka is one of the rural area in Malaysia. Muka is a rural area that located at East Malaysia is currently becoming a rapidly developing rural area. In a rural area, the entrepreneur who are expanding their business sales through social media is still low. Same case occur in Muka. Entrepreneurs in Muka are less likely to practice sales using social commerce. This is a great loss for them because Google Trend statistic has showed that the most shares in internet for people in Muka are primarily focused on social media platform, with TikTok and Facebook receiving the most queries. On top of that, Generation Z, who was born between the year of 1997 to 2003, is the highest group in using social networking sites in Muka, comprised for 15% of the total population in this rural area. Based on those facts, I believe Muka is the best and right choice for this area for making this study. So thank you, Doctor.
The second question for you: what are the new contribution for your research? Maybe you can state this important contribution based on the intended target consumers. Maybe you can compare generation.
Okay, thank you for the question. Okay, the new contribution of my research. Okay, I think until now there has been limited empirical research in examining the factor associated with generation with the consumer purchase intention in social commerce, especially among generation Z in rural area. However, there are still several past research also covered the same issue in Malaysia context. For example, research conducted by Hoffman et al. 2019 and Noor et al. 2020. But their study only scoping and focusing for students in Semenanjung Malaysia, which is UITM, Shah Alam, and at Klang Valley area. Hence, based on this situation, I think my study will definitely contribute to a new finding and examining the factor affecting the consumer purchase intention in social commerce, especially among Generation Z at Malaysia rural area. Thank you, Doctor.
Okay, thank you, Anissa. And thank you now for the question. And my comment is it is very interesting for the study. And determining the location of research is very important for researchers because each region has a specific features and reasons compared to other regions. The second, in your proposal, you say that there are several social commerce forms mentioned. Okay? I think that is a good opinion, but you can choose maybe two options. Maybe you can use only one platform, maybe, but in the deeper explanations, or you use a lot of social platform, but with any assumptions that you use. So the pros, purpose and the pros of the research are very deep and very interesting and very challenge for the next researcher. I think enough.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Siti.
Madam Punti, maybe.
Okay, that's all, isn't it? Madam Punki want to say something?
Okay.
Or comment?
Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, Dr. Nisa.
Waalaikumsalam.
Okay. My voice clear, yeah. First of all, maybe I would like to greetings to Dr. Nisa and Dr. Hairi, and of course Kak Hanif binti Rosran. Akhirnya kita jumpa lagi meski virtual. Okay. Hello everyone. I'm Pungkirela Saputri from Faculty of Economy Unisula. First of all, I would like to say congratulations to Kak Anissa binti Ezudin. Thank you. Congratulations, Kak Anissa, for your presentation, for your research proposal. And I know that nobody said it was easy, but finally you made it, Kak Anissa. And I have one question for Kak Anissa, for Kak Nur Anissa. It is, Kak Anissa, how can you share the result and findings, of your study to the entrepreneurs in Muka for their benefits? I think it is related to the recommendation that you will give in your research.
Okay, thank you for the question. Okay, I may share the results and finding of the study to the entrepreneurs in Muka for their benefits by implementing two ways. First, I will share this information with local entrepreneurs in Muka through Muka Entrepreneur Association ataupun in Malay Persatuan Usahawan Muka lah. I will contact their leader for this useful information sharing process. Second, I may also share the results and finding by giving talks or seminar sessions since I work at Polytechnic Muka Sarawak. So I will use this opportunity to share the information because Polytechnic Muka Sarawak is very active in collaborative activities with industries and entrepreneurs in the Muka area. Polytechnic Muka and entrepreneurs always try to help each other for the mutual benefits. And one of this effort is by implementing activities to exchange useful information such as seminar and talk sessions. Okay, thank you.
Anissa, for your answer. Anyway, Anissa, because this is a mentorship program, I would like to give you maybe some suggestions and some comments about your research proposal. Anyway, Anissa, your topic really intrigues me. Intrigues me in a good way as a panelist, Anissa. So especially because this research because this research using generation Z, yeah, using Z generation as your sample, yeah, is it right? So I will focus on your research model, Anissa. It can be seen in the conceptual framework, yeah, the impact of each independent variables on the dependent variable, Anissa. So that is consumer purchase intention as your dependent variable. Yeah, consumer purchase intention. Now, I have some comments related to the purchase intention. I hope my comment will help you to improve your proposal, Anissa. So yeah, I think you need to add intervening or moderating variables. So from your operational definition of your research, uh, I read that it is stated that the Z generation are young adults to born between 1997 until 20 and 2003. Yeah, of course. So which we know that many adults at that age do not have income. Yeah, mostly I say mostly. Yeah, so maybe they are not working, or maybe they are still studying and so on. So as a result, yeah, they may have a high purchase interest. Yeah, they as I said before, they may have a high purchase interest, but it's not supported by the ability to buy. Yeah, because the lack of funds they have. So I'm worried, Anissa, that the result of your study will be biased, especially regarding research recommendation that will be used by e-commerce entrepreneurs. I think, yeah, uh, uh, they I mean, they're ready to expand their business because, just like you said, there are already Z generation and blah 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 and so on. But what's happening is that Z generation doesn't have a lot of purchasing power because there's no income yet. Yeah, that's what, just like what I say, Anissa. So my suggestion is that Anissa, you maybe can add intervening or moderating variable as well. Of course, you have to discuss more with your supervisor that consumer purchase intention and your dependent variable, I think can be an intervening or moderating variable, Anissa. So that later the dependent variable, maybe it will be a consumer purchase decision. uh, I really highlight this one about the consumer purchase decision that will be a dependent variable. So the result will be more tangible, I think, and you can see, yeah, you can see how fast that generation can increase, can increase the can increase the income uh, of e-commerce traders, of e-commerce entrepreneurs, then the recommendation of this research will be directed to e-commerce entrepreneurs. So, as we know, Anissa and Dr. Research recommendation, I think, are the most important part of the research itself. I think that's all from me. Kak Anissa, Kak Nur Anissa, thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Dr. Siti and Madam
Dr.
Pinky.
Nisa, thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Nisa.
And thank you also, Anissa binti Izzuddin. Yeah, well done. Okay, now we move to the next presenter, Mr. Adil from Unisula. Ready? Unisula
Yes,
student?
ready. Okay, ready.
Yes.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. There is a saying that wake up in the morning, you will not to find a risky and your needs, but indeed in every morning there is also berkah and lucks in every step that you take. with knowledge, innovation, and also capability will increase your competitive advantage and also increasing your successful in business. Hello, my name is Adelia. Today, I will present you my research proposal entitled Market Sensing Capability and SMS Performance, Role of Knowledge Creation Process with my supervisors, Dr. Moyana and Dr. Siti. The first thing that I will explain more is my introduction, is my research background. What is the reason? SMEs in Indonesia has a big role in economic development, especially in providing employment and reducing unemployment, but they still have many limitations. For example, access to information and knowledge. SMEs that can work effectively will always pay attention to innovation because innovation is considered capable of driving the growth of business performance. Likewise, knowledge creation carried out by SMEs help us the success of product innovation and business performance improvement. What is the problem of my research proposal is many studies have been conducted on the relationship between market sensing and business performance, but the results are still contradictory. Some studies shows that market sensing capability can improve business performance, but furthermore, market sensing capability is also not able to improve performance. Uh, I hope that my proposal have the research benefit. First is for academics. It is expected to provide benefits for the development of knowledge, especially marketing management. The second is for practitioners. It is hoped that this can be used as a consideration for making managerial decision policies to benefit the performance improvement of Asian SMEs. This is the review of literature review. These are the variables that I will use in my proposal. The first one is market sensing capabilities, is a company's ability to understand customer needs and competitor strategies and tactics, build customer-based data, and understand environment changes. The second is knowledge creation process. What is knowledge creation process? Is a process of socialization, externalization, communication, combination, and internalization, or we can shortly say G, which is a dynamic interaction between tacit and explicit knowledge. The third is my variable is pious product innovation. What is pious product innovation? Is that show a level of novelty and uniqueness through product attributes and features that prioritize Islamic norms. Fourth, SMS performance is the result of the company's operational activities to achieve marketing and financial goals. This is the theoretical framework for my research proposal. There are five hypotheses. The first one in market sensing capability has a significant effect on SMS performance. Market sensing capability shows the company's ability to adapt to the market and also the ability to create on and focusing to find the information, follow trends, and utilize information that increase SMS performance. Hypothesis 2, market sensing capability has a significant effect on knowledge creation process. Market sensing capability will lead or directly to the company's facts of customer needs that encourage creation of knowledge creation process. Hypothesis 3, knowledge creation process has a significant effect on pious product innovation. The main strategy of increasing innovation and operations is mastering in knowledge. Knowledge creation process is developing through sharing experiences with suppliers, customers, discovering strategies and markets, and also sharing and finding informations and stuff that can increase use product innovations. Hypothesis 4, knowledge creation process has a significant effect on SMS performance. Knowledge through Seichi process would facilitate the company to create such as efficiency, growth that can increase SMS performance. Hypothesis 5, price product innovation has significant effect on SMS performance. The uniqueness, the appearance, and the novelty of a product, and also the application of a product that we involve Islamic norms can also increase SMS performance. This is the research methods that I will use in this proposal. types of research is the type of research I use in is explanatory research and uses quantitative methods. The data source is the primary data source for the study was obtained from questionnaires, and secondary data source in the study were obtained from literature, articles, and journals. The population and samples is fashion Muslim SMEs in Central Java, and the sampling method in the study I will use a progressive sampling technique, and the data analysis that I will use in this research I will use a partial least square or PLS. This is the indicators of my variables. The first one is market sensitivity. There are five indicators that we can see. The first one is learn to understand customer needs and wants. The second one is understand competitive strategies and tactics. Third, seeking market information through distribution channels. Fourth, building a customer database. And fifth, understand environmental change. The second one is knowledge creation process. There are 10 indicator. It is much because knowledge creation process is such a process that we will use a lot process. And the first one is collection of information from sales and production. Second is share experiences with suppliers and customers. Third, find new strategies in market. Fourth, ingest ideas. Fifth, engage in creative dialogue. Six, seek and share the value of new thinking. Seven, emphasizing team building. Eight, understand the vision of management through communication with colleagues. Ninth, build a database product and services. 10, emphasizing the transmission of the creation of new concept. For pious product innovation, there are four indicators. The first one is become a pioneer of pious product in the market. The second is pious product benefits. The third, the novelty of pious products. And the fourth, inclusion of Islamic norms. Fourth variables is SME performance. There are four indicators. Is the first one is sales volume growth. The second one is customer satisfaction. And third, profitability growth. And fourth is expansion of the marketing area. This is the end of my presentation. I apologize if I have made any mistakes. Thank you for the attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi.
Congratulations, Adele.
Thank you so much, Miss.
Since I love fashions very much, I would say that this is an interesting research. Okay. Before I pass to Dr. Harry and Dr. Zalina Wati, I'd like to know the meaning of PIOS products, the characters of PIOS product, and related to the latest fashions. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. First of all, use product, it means that in Indonesia we call it salad, or something that applicate of Islamic norms in every fashion product, especially because my research proposal is about fashion, because it means that the fashion is we need to make piece product that we not only wear it for a good appearance, but we need to make every step, everything that we wear means that we need a blessings from Allah. It means that we have a good appearance, but it also giving good for our religion, because everything that we wear, everything that we want, everything that we say must always interacted with Islam, because this is our religion. So we must create a product that can bring manfaat or benefits to our surroundings and our religion. Thank you.
Okay. Good answer. So, in terms of that, I just like to say that Dr. Harry and the moderator here, Hanif, they are available. That we're not married. Yeah? So probably you can not just introduce Pios product to them, but produce Pios babies to them. Okay. So okay, move to Dr. Harry.
Assalamualaikum Adelia. Thank you for the presentation. Okay, I just want to give a simple suggestion for you to improve your proposal. Okay, for the methodology part, I know that you try use partially square. Okay, so you need to explain in detail and step by step how you run the model for partially square is very important. So, because sometimes when you do the analyze the data and you will get the model is very important for you to explain about your research. So when read your proposal, it's very important for that part. You try to explore a little bit how to explain in detail. Okay, thank you.
So for the suggestion.
Okay, congratulations to Adelia. Very
Thank you
good
so
and
much.
interesting your study. I agree with Dr. Nisa. We are really exciting about this topic because it's related with Muslim fashion right industry. Okay, so I would like to touch about three things. The first part is for chapter one, that's you related with the benefit of the study. So if you refer to your proposal, I would like to propose that for your future study, like if let's say you want to further your study for PhD level, because right now you are master level, right? Okay, so for PhD level, better you put add more information regarding benefit of study in terms of contribution to the body of knowledge. Okay, I can see that you put info regarding with policy, but for the next stage or in your study is I think it's better you put contribution to the body of knowledge. What your contribution from your study? Especially, I really agree. I also agree with Dr. Nisa again with, regarding with the terms of PIOS, product innovation. Before this, we only heard about product innovation, but right now you come out with the new for me. Quite interesting for this term. So I think this is one of the part of your contribution to the body of knowledge. And the second part for framework development, I read in your part one that in the introductory part, it was stated that the result of the previous study show different result, right? Contradict, right? And then it is suggested to extend to the study to the PhD level to identify whether it is necessary to include any variable as a moderator for your future study. Because you can see from the previous finding from the previous researcher, they mentioned that there are contradict result, right? So maybe you can add this variable as your moderator since you will use a smart PLS, right? And then for the what we call a method, you need, I agree with Dr. Khairi, mentioned that you need to explain detail the step, and also the best part, you need to identify this variable, whether formative or reflective, or the secondary or first stage variable. So as a conclusion, it's a very good study and good luck. And I believe that you can complete your study with a flying colors. And please again discuss with your supervisor. Okay, thank you. Assalamualaikum.
So for the suggestion, I hope that the suggestion that the doctors already have get to me will really helpful for my future research. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Adila. Congratulations again. Okay, we have two agenda after this. One is the ceremony of presenting souvenirs and awards to the panels. And the last one, program leader will deliver a speech. So don't go anywhere. Stay with us. Stay tuned.
Thank you to Dr. Wan Anissa Banum, Dr. Khairi, and Dr. Zalinawati, Dr. Meda Punki, Leila Saputri, and Dr. Sumiyati, and all presenter. I hope the student can fully understand each information from today's sharing session, and will be again more knowledge about the excellent strategy for research presentation that have been discussed about. So for our next agenda is the presenting awards and souvenirs to the panels. So I would like to invite Dr. Need to give awards and souvenirs to the panels. So our first panel is I would like to invite Dr. Khairi. Congratulations for the awards. This award of appreciation for Dr. Muhammad Khairi bin Ismail has been awarded with the Outstanding Volunteer Awards at the Ford Mentorship Program 2023. Next, I would like to invite Dr. Zalinawati. Congratulations, Dr. Zalinawati, for the appreciation. Has been awarded with the Outstanding Volunteer Awards, the Ford Mentorship Program 2023. And for our last panel for today, Dr. Wan Anissa Banum. Congratulations to Dr. Wan Anissa Banum for the Certificate of Appreciation has been awarded with the Outstanding Volunteer Awards at the Ford Mentorship Program 2023. Thank you, Dr. Nick. And congratulations to all our panelists for today. With the end of ceremony to present the souvenirs and the end as the moderator of the program, I hand over the ceremony to the Mr. Amar and Miss Nasuha.
Hadirin yang dihormati sekalian, majlis seterusnya mempersilakan Saudari Tengku Nur Syahira binti Tengku Muhammad selaku Ketua Program Fourth International Mentorship Program 2023 Conference and Video Competition untuk menyampaikan sepatah dua kata sebagai ucapan penutup. Dipersilakan.
Before we end this program, we are pleased to have Tengku Nur Syahira binti Tengku Muhammad, Project Leader of 4th International Mentorship Program 2023 Conference and Video Competition to give her speech. Please welcome.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you to our MC, Amma and Nasuha. The respected Associate Professor Madya Dr. Haji Rosman Mahmud, Deputy Rector UiTM Cawangan Terengganu. Teknologi Dr. Amy bin Abdul Kadir, Deputy Rector of Student Affairs UiTM Cawangan Terengganu. Encik Wan Muhammad Iskandar bin Datuk Saleh, Managing Director Sani United Serdian Berhad. Datin Syamilawati bin Datuk Saleh, Founder of Umisha. Abdul Rauf bin Johari. Muhammad Reza Izzuddin bin Abdul Zaharin, Director East Coast Infoset Serdian Berhad. Profesor Dr. Heru Silianto, Dean of Fakulti Ekonomi, Universiti Islam Sultan Agong Unisula. Dr. Siti Sumiati, Maiden Pangkin Lela Saputri, Lecturer of Fakulti Ekonomi, Universiti Islam Sultan Agong Unisula. Dr. Wan Anissa Banu bin Datuk Saleh, Maiden Nurul Syuhada binti Baharudin, Clerk Advisor, Finance Student Association, FISA. And our respected guests, First International Mentorship Program 2023 Elevation Panels, Lecturers, Representative of Cooperation and Collaboration, the net lines of Committee members, and our the dearest audience. Dearest guests and audience for today's Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and salam UiTM di hatiku. Alhamdulillah, let us all express our thankfulness to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for granting us to join on this beautiful evening in First International Mentorship Program 2023 Conference and Video Competition with cooperation Universitas Islam Sultan Agong Unisula, Sani United Serdian Berhad, Al-Faq Roots and Umisha SCAF. As the head of the programs, I would like to thank UiTM Management, the advisor of the Finance Student Association, FISA, Dr. Wan Anissa Banu binti Datuk Saleh, and Maiden Nurul Syuhada binti Baharudin, all panelists, participants, and committee members who are directly and indirectly involved in the success of the programs. They are my answer and have contributed significantly to the success of the First International Mentorship Program 2023. Without them, I might not be able to complete this program independently. Alhamdulillah, this program was well welcomed. The primary purpose of this program is provide to explore for students to prepare a thesis proposal in a neat and binding font, as well as organize presentation strategy in a more orderly manner. Respectfully, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate everyone's help and cooperation in making this program become successful. Being a program leader is not easy, but I learned a lot throughout this position. As a UiTM student, this is an invaluable experience for me. If given a chance, I would like to occupy this role in the following program, inshallah. I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to the committee who worked tirelessly and consistently to ensure the program ran successful. Even though they are all paid with the economic responsibility, they are the job that is efficiently and fast. Well done and congratulations to all. Finally, I hope this cooperation and commitment can be continued for the future programs. With that, wabillahi taufiq wa hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.
Okay. Terima kasih diucapkan kepada saudari Tengku Nur Syahira binti Tengku Muhammad atas ucapan penutup sebentar tadi.
Thank you, Tengku Nur Syahira, for the heartwarming closure speech just now.
Kini kami telah sampai ke penghujung program kami. Pertama sekali, kami ingin mengucapkan terima kasih kepada tetamu kehormat, moderator dan ahli panel atas masa dan sumbangan berharga anda dalam memberikan ceramah yang bernas untuk hari ini. Kepada semua peserta, terima kasih atas penyertaan dan kerjasama yang aktif dalam majlis ini. Kami ingin memohon maaf atas kelemahan sepanjang program ini berlangsung.
Now, as we embark the end of our program, we would like to thank our guests and of honor, moderator and panelists for your time and valuable contribution in give an insightful talk for today. To all participants, thank you for your active participation and cooperation in this event. We would like to apologize for the weaknesses and conveniences throughout this program. To all participants, please be reminded to click the e-certificate and feedback link provided in the chat box below. Please fill in the form in order to receive your participation certificate. Thank you for your time, and we believe that all of us have done our best to ensure such a smooth outcome for occasions. With that, we end the program today with wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi